Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ban with Retro Handhelds, or as always, it's Ban's Hands. And today we're not taking a look at something common. We're actually taking a look at the game console R46S. Original product with strong induction. That's right, we're kind of taking a look at another one of those game console products. This time, it's a 1x1 screen. The council will decide its fate today. As you kind of look around, you notice it actually gives quite a bit of information. I've got the transparent purple one, but you can also get it in transparent orange, white, or transparent black. This is kind of the successor to the R40S, which is kind of sat right over here. I was not a very big fan of that one, but kind of judging by the looks, this one should hopefully be better. Taking a look at the specs on the back, you're looking at a 4-inch 720p 1x1 aspect ratio screen, just kind of like the rest of these square devices. You've got an RK3566, which means you're getting that Mali G52 GPU in it. You're obviously going to get 1 gig of RAM. It's going to have 2 micro SD card slots. Actually says it has a 4000 milliamp hour battery. Looks like you get a screen protector. You get the little Splatoon colored like wipes, USB-C to USB-A cable, which really with a lot of these devices, all I'd recommend using a low wattage charger. Looking around, let's see on the bottom, one is for DC charging, the other is for OTG as usual. On the bottom as well, you got your 2 micro SD card slots. They've kind of covered over the internal one with a little sticker saying, hey, we passed a quality control. Right in the middle, you have a headphone jack, and on the bottom, it looks like what might just be 2 speakers, maybe? On the right side, nothing. On the left side, nothing. And on the top, you got L1 and R1, L2 and R2, volume up and down, mini HDMI, and then you have your power and your reset switch. I got the crooked battery as well. Ouch. But hey, it says 4000 milliamp hour battery. Has some of the most generic game console text I've ever seen. Another quality control sticker. This one's actually marked as well. What's that? September. When you kind of look at it, you know it's a 3566, which means it's like the R40S or it's like the RGB30. But the shape of it is very much a ZPG A1 unicorn. The shape is actually pretty similar from a first glance. The A1 is just a little bit thicker. Overall though, I think this might be a good shape as well. Sticks, you're kind of looking at your generic Switch style sticks. I didn't see any mention of Hall sticks on here. But yeah, sticks, standard Switch sticks. They have a little bit of movement, but they're not my favorite. The front, start, select, ooh, kind of loud. A really elongated looking D-pad. It's a little bit scratchy when you use it, but it has a nice little pivot to it. It's not terrible. I don't know, I might like it a little bit more than the R40S. All of your buttons are concave, A, B, X, Y. They have a little bit of they have a nice membrane to them, but I don't think it's really my favorite thing. Then on top, L1, R1. L1, L2, and R2, they have a annoying little click to them, but it's not bad. R1, on the other hand, does not move at all. At the very least, can I get it to turn on? There it is, R46S open source game console screen. Oh, what a face to be met with. Looks like it's got what could be like Rocknix or Jello S on it. Something similar, but did they put Pico 8 on this? They did. It's just Splore. I mean, that's fine except for the fact that it's not connected to Wi-Fi at the moment.
Oh no.
I'm coming back to this because I just lifted up the device and turned it over a little bit. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, screen just pops right out. That is incredible. Splore might work, but it might not. Nope. So I guess I'll go for a classic because the right shoulder doesn't work. I can't just normally click through with the right shoulder button. If you cannot tell, These game console devices are kind of hit and miss. And as it stands right now, I do not think this one is probably going to be worth your time. Well, I mean, unless they kind of figure out the whole situation of how do we glue in a screen and how do we give you shoulder buttons that work? Let's see. At the very least, does it have decent speakers? Oh, I can't even get volume to come back on. Oh, there it goes. It's not bad. It's not very loud, but it's not a bad speaker overall. It's kind of what you'd expect from devices like this. Everything that could go wrong, it's going wrong. I mean, it's an RK3566. The issue comes from the price this originally launched for versus the quality control that we're seeing here. If you were to grab this right when it had come out, you were looking at probably spending closer to, I want to say $75, $80. Right now, this is about 65 bucks on AliExpress, but you could easily grab a coupon code or something similar and grab it for, I don't know, $55, $60. Would I recommend it at that price? If they can fix the quality control, maybe. Some of these buttons really do not feel that bad. The D-pad's a little scratchy, but you have a right shoulder that doesn't work. You have a screen that's falling out. And in general, you really have a system that's nothing too special here. If you could see my face, it's a face of disappointment. Oh, is it okay, it's gonna shut down. What do you buy instead of this? RGB 30, CubeXX, any of the 3566 devices that have a functional screen. Honestly, I don't really have much to say about this other than be careful if you buy it. I'm gonna say this one might be a pass for you. Give it time, let it cook. Anything that could go wrong is going wrong with this device. But hey, that's kind of what happens when you deal with e-waste in this handheld scene. Maybe you find a gem in the rough. Maybe you find the rough around a gem. It's a minefield. But hey, what can I say? At least it looks nice, even if it is extremely off-center in the battery department. This has been Ban with Retro Handhelds. Thank you so much for watching.